It's 4 a.m. You have a massive exam in exactly 8 hours, followed immediately by a piano recital. You've been studying and practicing for days, but you still don't feel ready. So, what do? Your first instinct might be to grab another cup of coffee and spend the next few hours cramming and rehearsing. But believe it or not, you are far better off closing your books, putting the sheet music away, and just going to sleep. Sleep takes up nearly a third of our lives, yet it's crazy how many of us pay so little attention to it. This neglect has led to some massive misunderstandings. Sleep is not a waste of time, nor is it just a way to rest when all your important work is done. Instead, it is a critical, highly active process where your body balances and regulates its systems, dictating everything from your breathing and circulation to your growth and immune response. That sounds great, but you can worry about all that after the exam, right? Not so fast. It turns out that sleep is incredibly crucial for your brain. In fact, a fifth of all the blood circulating in your body gets pumped directly to your brain as you drift off. And what happens inside your head while you sleep is a period of intense, active reorganization that is absolutely vital to how your memory works. At first glance, our memory capacity might not seem that impressive. Back in the 19th century, psychologist Hermann Ebbinghaus discovered that we usually forget 40% of new information within the first 20 minutes, a phenomenon known as the forgetting curve. But this rapid loss of information can be stopped through memory consolidation, the process where information moves from our short-term memory to our long-term memory. This happens with the help of a crucial part of the brain called the hippocampus. The hippocampus's role in forming long-term memories was proven in the 1950s by researcher Brenda Milner, who studied a patient known as HM. After HM had his hippocampus surgically removed, his ability to form new short-term memories was severely damaged. However, he could still learn new physical tasks through repetition. Because his hippocampus was gone, HM could no longer form long-term declarative memories, like the facts and concepts you need for a test, but he could form procedural memories, like the finger movements you need for a piano recital. Milner's discoveries, along with Eric Kandel's work in the 90s, gave us a clear model of how memory consolidation works. Sensory information is first temporarily stored in your neurons as short-term memory. From there, it travels to the hippocampus, which then strengthens the connections in the cerebral cortex. Thanks to neuroplasticity, new synaptic links are formed, creating fresh connections between neurons and strengthening the neural network where the information will eventually be stored as long-term memory. So why do you remember some things and forget others? Emotions and stress can actually help you remember things better, thanks to the hippocampus's strong link to the brain's emotional centers. But one of the absolute biggest factors contributing to memory consolidation is, you guessed it, a good night's sleep. Sleep consists of 4 stages, the 2 deepest being slow-wave sleep, non-REM, and rapid eye movement, REM, sleep. EEG machines monitoring people during these stages have shown electrical impulses flying between the brainstem, hippocampus, thalamus, and cortex. Different stages of sleep actually help consolidate different types of memory. During slow-wave sleep, declarative memory is encoded and constantly reactivated through exchanges between the cortex and hippocampus, moving it into long-term storage. REM sleep, on the other hand, is highly active and is specifically linked to the consolidation of procedural memory. So, according to multiple studies, going to sleep about 3 hours after memorizing formulas, and 1 hour after practicing your music scales, is the absolute ideal sweet spot. Hopefully, you can see now that cutting your sleep short doesn't just harm your long-term health, it literally makes it less likely you'll remember anything you studied the night before. All of this proves the absolute wisdom of the phrase, sleep on it. When you think about all the internal restructuring and new connections forming while you rest, a good night's sleep literally means you wake up every single morning with a newly upgraded brain, ready to face whatever challenges come your way. What is your current bedtime routine before a big test or event? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more brain hacking science. Sleep well, and see you in the next one.